Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I am Chelsea. You know that. I know that. I'm just a lady with a bulldog, a camera, and too many opinions, and no Instagram account. Correct. You heard me right. So let's talk about it, okay? So my Instagram account, I am CCSUAREZ, that I've had for, good Lord, let's say almost 10 years now, where I had 40,000 followers, was suspended when I was on vacation a week and a half ago. The second day of vacation, I'm sitting on the beach and I look at my Instagram and it says, hey, your Instagram's been suspended. And I'm like, well, that's not good. I'm not doing anything wrong. I mean, it could be, but am I? Not really. So what I am assuming happened, and what frequently can happen to content creators, especially people who talk about things like I do, we can get mass reported by absolute goblins, trolls, the complainers, as I call them, and there's a good amount of them. And unfortunately, if enough people mass report content, then instead of Instagram just being like, oh wait, hold on, let me actually have a human review it, they'll go ahead and proactively take down the content, and then you can request an appeal or submit an appeal. I did that. It took me probably 2 to 3 days to even be able to submit an appeal because I kept putting in my phone number. And then it kept saying, there is a problem, try again later or try a different phone number. So then I tried everyone's phone number who was in the household with me. Still didn't work. And then the next day I was actually able to submit it and submit with my own phone number. So thank God that worked out. But guess what? That didn't matter because not even 12 hours later, I did that in the morning. We were on the beach and then came back up to the beach house. And by the time I was like about to get in the shower, I checked back in and instead of suspended, my account had been disabled and it said that I could not submit another review. So that's cool. So the account that I've worked pretty hard on, that I finally had gotten like multiple reels with over 500,000 views and finally hit, a million views on one single reel. I was so excited, really putting in more effort into it. That was one of my goals this year, was to put more effort into my Instagram account, and it had grown a good amount. And I was just so happy about that. Is now taken down. And listen, it's not monetized. So it's like, okay, fine. But still like that, it sucks. It hurts me so much. But you can't keep a good woman down, because what did I do? Honestly, I was on vacation. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna like not have an Instagram for a little bit. That's fine. But then I was like, oh, wait, I'm launching a new podcast, the Here for the Clout podcast with me and Sherilyn Dale. Please follow that. Most of y'all watch it on YouTube because there's a video aspect of it. So I'll have that link down below. I'll have it tagged below actually. But like, I was like, oh, I need to like do marketing for that. And I need to do it with my Instagrams, and I can't, like, my potential audience for this is now going to be so much lower, and like, that's not good. So I decided to just make a backup account, and I already had a backup account, but like no one really followed that one. So I was like, all right, whatever. It's fine. Made another one out of one of my old podcast pages. The Down the Rabbit Hole podcast is now my backup account, and I named it Totally Not CCSUAREZ. It also says that I'm a grocery store. So listen, I'm just being a little bit unhinged over there because there's nothing really that I can do. One thing that's really frustrating though is, Instagram really needs to get their ish together, because I pay for Meta verified so that I can have, like on my Instagram, that's how I'm verified, is that I paid for it, obviously. But the reason why I did that is so that I would have more support for this specific reason. Absolutely. That's literally the only reason I did that, is so that I could have more support, and so that I would have not only more support, but then access to like beta features and things like that, like access to things when they first come out. A lot of creators have done this and paid for the verification. And from like a creator standpoint, it just makes more sense for you. And especially helping with like fake accounts and stuff like that too, it really helps along those lines as well, because then people see like, oh wait, that's actually Chelsea, like that's her. So that's really frustrating, because guess what? I have not only paid for this service and paid this platform and followed all of their rules, but then also had multiple like strategy calls with Meta, with Instagram. I've now emailed and submitted so many requests and like filled out so many forms and texted and called, and I already said emailed, but emailed more so many times. And guess what? I'm getting nowhere. And it is so frustrating because it's like, that's the only reason that I paid for this. It's like, what are you doing? And now tell me why there are people on Instagram that have millions of followers who are just out here showing them. You heard me right. Full nip. Showing them beautiful, beautiful boobies. Showing them, bouncing around, and they're allowed to be on the platform. But yet I get mass reported and my account isn't taken down. I don't understand that at all. There are people who are literal like terrorist. I can't speak. Not me literally calling someone illiterate in a video and then like I get words wrong. I apologized for that and took the video down if you saw. Thank you for educating me and being kind. Those of you who are, there are some people who are really rude, but being kind is the best way to give feedback, which is also ironic because I'm super spicy in my videos. Anyways, oh well. So yeah, I get mass reported and yet there's people on this platform showing their titties. Don't get me wrong, I love a good set of boobs, but that's against your guidelines of this platform. And then there's people who are like giving death threats or, I don't know, scamming people. And then all these crazy bot accounts and people giving death threats, you know, people doing rage bait. Like there's so many messed up accounts out there and content out there, yet mass reporting is still unfortunately successful. So I hate that a lot and it's really frustrating. And that's why I know it's annoying, but that's why at the end of my videos lately, I've been saying constantly, please follow my new Instagram account, my backup Instagram. It's at totally not CCSUAREZ. If even half of y'all that watch this video go follow that account, I'll be able to get back up to 40,000 followers. Please, 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 please don't prove I'm right. All right. Don't let them keep me down. I need your help. I know this is a short video, but I just wanted to say this, to vent, to plead with you. Please help. My God. I don't even know how y'all can help, but if y'all have any contacts or anything at Instagram, at Meta, please. I've really exhausted all of my options and I really want to get my Instagram account back. And I feel really bad that there are so many people who, like my own mother-in-law thought that I blocked her on Instagram. And Tony was like, no, Chelsea's Instagram account got like disabled. Like, no, she started a new one. And there's so many people like creator friends and stuff. Even my friend Alexis, the Tiny Wall Spam, she messaged me and she's like, oh my God, I thought you blocked me. And I was like, I did not. That wasn't me. I didn't do that. But that's how it could look. And it's just so sad. When I was on vacation, I was like, oh, well, I don't care. And now I'm back home and I'm like, but I care. It's really upsetting. Well, thank God they didn't get my YouTube account taken down. Otherwise, I'd not be able to live my life. I mean, I'd start another one anyways, or just throw myself into the podcast fully. But not that I'm not already throwing myself into that fully. Anyways, you get it. Please not only like and subscribe so I can tell you your butt looks good, but please, for the love of God, follow my new Instagram account. How annoying am I that I'm like, guys, go follow me, literally making a whole video saying that. But it's so frustrating that my point is, it's so frustrating that I pay for Meta Verified specifically. I don't care about the verification. I care about y'all knowing that it's really me, which yes, verification, but then also being able to have access to more help and more support, like a direct line to them. That's why I paid for it. And I'm getting nowhere with them. And it is so extremely frustrating. Okay. Follow me on Instagram. My username is totally not CC Suarez. Please go follow that. If you have any friends that follow me too, feel free to tell them to follow my backup account, new account, whatever. Please, please, please. Okay, goodbye. Your butt looks good. I'm so sad. Okay, bye.